Going on, people? This your boy 316. I got a little cold sore right there, so I know people gonna be looking like, oh look, he got a cold sore. Oh. It's all good. Glory to God. Glory to God. Anyway, let's talk about this NFL kneel down new rule situation. It stinks. Let's jump into it. If you're privileged to live in a country like this, where you're privileged to become anybody or anything that you want to be, do as you please, basically, I think the least you can do, and especially if your family lives in this country, you have a family. Remember, some of you have family. Not everybody has a family. But even yourself, you live here, you want to make this place more comfortable than what everybody else is making it to be. You got to make this comfortable. You got to make your home comfortable. So in order to keep it comfortable, you must pay homage to the country itself, just for it being the country and us having the freedom that we have. You got to understand something, people. We're not owed anything. This whole earth, the dominion of it is not ours. I mean, it wasn't created by us. It was created by the Father. Okay, let's get that straight. Number two, you must respect where you live at. You have to. It's where you live at. You can't disrespect where you live at. I mean, people are so backwards. They worrying about free speech. It's no free speech. If it was free speech, then we won't be talking about this kneeling situation. There is no such thing as free speech in America. There's no such thing as free speech anywhere, for the simple fact, if you say or do anything, you will be talked about, you'll be criticized, you'll be ridiculed, and you'll be asked to take those statements back or correct or modify your position. This is not a country of free speech. So let's get that out the way. Number two, I mean, like I said, this stinks. The NFL rule stinks. I believe if any player wants to kneel, let him kneel. But by you kneeling, you get the other team 7 points and a $1,000 fine. Well, a $5,000 fine from the team or from the player that kneeled. Okay. So that means you're hurting yourself and you're hurting your team. You're giving your team 7 points, now 5,000 out your pocket because you don't want to kneel. I mean, to stand for the flag. That's your own prerogative. If you don't, I can care less if you do. If you don't, let's set the record straight. But the simple fact that people are making this a big deal, it's not really a big deal. It's just that simple. It's your country, just where you live at. You pay homage. You don't have to put your hand over your heart and all that stuff. You don't have to do all that. I don't do that sometimes. But you must pay homage. And you must give credit where credit is due. So what I'm saying is basically, I think the NFL rule stinks and it needs to be changed because these people are not respecting your country. They making this, and let's set the record straight. They're making this a political prop, this NFL thing, because it's black people. I mean, who doesn't see that now? That race is a political prop. Free speech is a political prop. Gender is a political prop. I mean, everything is a political prop. There's no truth to it. So we need to get off this NFL thing, because some of these, if y'all players out there really have a issue with standing, don't play the game. Now let's see where your heart at now. For all you players out there that want to stay talking about it, don't play the game. Take your paycheck, your last paycheck, and go home and call it a day. Let somebody else come in there and play that wants to feed their family and doesn't mind standing for the flag for a few minutes and go on about their business. Y'all people make the simplest thing hard. And I blame some of you athletes. I blame some of your media, or all of the media, and you know, I blame some of the people, even us, me. Even if you have a problem with this, stop endorsing it. Stop partaking in it. Stop watching the game. Stop putting your money into it. Stop promoting it. I mean, y'all people make things so hard. That's my rant for today, man. Till next time, wake up, people.